What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Campbell's Morel Music Rig Review. This is episode 48. I think it's what John Sheets just told me, but we'll take his word for it. And as you can see, not a guitar player, not a bass player, but another drummer. We don't discriminate in rig reviews. We even allow drummers to come on here, and we got a pretty daggum good one. And Elliot Tench out of Bristol, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you've probably seen him if you've been to the local shows around playing for Gispy Danger in the past, which is transitioning into Radio and Radar, and the new name. And currently been playing with Elderbug.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I know you've seen him play, and we're going to talk about this beautiful kit. And it's a custom made kit, and Elliot's a fine player, and I don't know. We can talk trash about some people we don't like too. Whatever you want to do. But I guess, thanks for being here. Thanks for doing this thing with us.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And I'll let you just start off with this beautiful, I think you like green.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I love green. It's everywhere.
Everything's green. But so this beautiful green kit, let's let you start there, and we'll plug this company and everything too, because as I know, this is like you're kind of working with this company, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tell me all about it.
All right. Well, as you can see, it's a SJC full custom kit. I talked to the guys. I emailed them, I think, back in maybe May or June of last year, and they were real nice to work with, and they I just basically told them what I wanted, spec wise, size, and color, and they were just like, yeah, we can do it. So and but what we got here is for the rack tom, it's a 8 by 12 inch 5-ply maple shell. And the floor tom is a 14 by 16, having a brain fart. It is also 5-ply.
Mm-hmm.
And the kick drum is a 22 by 20, 7-ply. And it's got extended hoop. I always love the look of that.
Yeah. That's good.
Looking at like Travis Barker's kit and everything. He played for OCP for the longest time. And he always did the extended hoop on the front. I was like, wow, that looks cool.
And we were talking earlier, you've got another mounted tom, but you just, for tonight's purposes, for John's sake, we're bringing a 4-piece kit because he likes the simplified version.
Yeah, he's been busting my butt for the longest time. He's like, man, you should switch to a 4-piece. You should switch to a 4-piece. And I've been playing 2 up, 1 down for the longest time. I was like, and I recently converted the church kit that I play on Sundays from a 5 to a 4, and I've been liking how that felt for the longest time. I was like, maybe I should just do that for like the live stuff now.
Yeah,
save me from hauling a bunch of stuff around.
Yeah, save some space, and then I guess it probably makes you play a little bit different.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of hard to get used to at first because you're used to that extra tom right here and having to move over. And I kept hitting the ride a bunch of times whenever I do fills around the kit.
Oh yeah. I noticed when we're setting up too. I've seen quite a few drummers, Justin and a couple other drummers doing this, setting up their rug with the already taped off for where the hardware and the legs of all this stuff goes, so you're just setting it up the same every time.
Mm-hmm.
It makes, I guess it streamlines everything, kind of makes everything easier to.
Oh yeah, because before I started taping everything off, I just sit there like at gigs, and I just get down real low and start making sure everything's level and just scooting things around. And
yeah.
With that, everything's just all set in place.
And when you're playing shows with 2 other bands and you're on and off quick, it makes sense to do that for sure. And well, it's a impressive looking kit. I mean, I don't know if it translates on camera how pretty this thing is, but I told you, it's like reminds me of the Joker.
Yeah.
You know, it's a beautiful green into that fading into that black. Cool kit.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's definitely a lot. It's definitely different in person. Because
Yeah.
like I seen pictures of it. They kept me up to date whenever they were building it, and they'd send me pictures every now and again. And then I'd be like, "Oh man, that looks so cool." And then I got it in person. I'm like, "Oh my god, it looks so much better in person."
Yeah. So, right. I mean, for tonight, we're just miking the kick and then one overhead, just kind of streamline everything. But let's just hear what the kick and the tom sound like right now, and individually. And
Okay.
you play double pedal, I see. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got double pedal going on.
yeah. So kind of hear what those sound like on their own.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. No, not. And we talked earlier. We've had a lot of drummers on here, and we've had a lot of good drummers who really care about their tuning and
Yeah.
keeping everything tight and sounding and everything. So, it makes a difference when you tune the drums for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty much a tone snob when it comes to drums. Like you got guitar players who are tone snobs and chase tones all day long. Drummers do the same thing.
Yeah. And I noticed you got these. I guess these are kind of like dampeners on the toms.
Yeah,
Kind of like replace moon gels maybe or something.
yeah, the cut down on the moon gels. This is a snare weight. It's a little piece of leather. It's got a magnet in the middle of it, so like you can have like heavy dampening, or you can kind of stick it on itself to just get less dampening out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely cuts down on the moon gels.
Yeah.
Getting them things all nasty.
Oh yeah, and have to wash them and whatever, rebuy them, I guess.
Yeah.
They're pretty nasty by the end of the night. And and I guess we go into your snare drum and what kind of you got two here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go ahead and talk about both of them.
Yeah, my main snare is basically the poor man's Black Beauty. It's a Ludwig Black Magic, 6.5 by 14, and I got a Mapex Black Panther sledgehammer, which is hammered brass, and it is also a 6.5 by 14.
John don't like this one.
Yeah, John don't like that one. It's too loud.
Yeah, that brass is just like whatever.
Yeah, I got this one tuned really high, and this one right here I got tuned to medium tension, and I just love the way the medium tension sounds. It's got like
it's big fat tone.
a lot of body to it.
Yeah, and you're using what you told me was a snare weight on that for dampening.
Yeah, big old chunk of brass and a piece of leather on the bottom, just to kind of control the overtones and stuff like that.
No, that thing sounds great. And do you usually take two snares to a gig, or is it one or the other, or you just?
It basically just depends on how I'm feeling. Most of the time I play two snares at home, but I kind of want to try and incorporate an extra snare in the live gigs at some point.
Yeah.
Because it kind of sounds like I kind of got it sound like a popcorn snare almost. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, and again, we talked about this this double kick pedal down here, and I've not seen this brand. Bigfoot, is that the brand, or?
Yeah, it's a Trick. It's by Trick Drums, and it's a Pro 1V Bigfoot, and it's black and green, and it's pretty much like the best pedals I've ever owned. I've owned everything from Pearl Eliminators to Thomas Speed Cobras, DW 9000s, 5000s, and before these I had a DW Machine Direct Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then I moved over to these, and they're just the fastest, most responsive kick pedals I've ever owned.
And are they direct drive as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some people can't really say they can't really tell a difference between chain and direct, but there's clearly a difference.
Yeah.
Because I had to get used to direct drive there for a little bit, because like when you're playing chain drive, there's kind of a little bit of a lag.
Mm-hmm.
So like when your foot comes off the pedal, the pedal kind of takes a bit to come up and meet your foot.
Right.
With these, it just stays glued to the bottom of your feet the whole time.
Sweet. And then I guess other like cymbal stands and stuff are just kind of a mix match of stuff or what?
They're mostly the two on this side right here are Gibraltar, which both came from here. Shout out to Campbell's. I'm trying to switch to all DW hardware because I've got a rack mount system at home that's all DW and PDP, and I like the way their boom arms and stuff are set up. So eventually I want to move over to DW, but these Gibraltars have been
holding up pretty well.
Holding up for the past 10 years or so.
Yeah. And then the big DW 9000 hi-hat stand.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess we jump in the cymbals and just a quick glance, it looks like all mono.
Mono all the way around.
All the way around. And cymbals are one of those things that drummers are pretty particular about.
Oh yeah.
And I guess with guitar players and with strings or whatever, I mean, cymbals are way more money than strings, but
they're more expensive.
Yeah. So if you find a brand you like and you like the way they sound, they seem to be the same all the way around. But yeah, just go through your cymbal package here and.
All right. Yeah. I'll go from left to right. The hi-hats, I got pure alloy custom, medium thin 14-inch, and I've got a stack right here. It's a 12-inch trash china on the top, and I think it's a 10-inch soul tone cymbal on the bottom. And both crashes are Byzance. This one's a 18-inch medium crash, and my main is a 19-inch thin crash. Over here on the china is a Classics custom trash china. Freaking love this thing. I love a quick decay on a china. Yeah. And this one here is my pride and joy. It's a Soundcaster custom 22-inch mega bell ride.
Huge bell on that thing.
Yeah. I've been on the hunt for this thing for years, and I finally found one. A guy on Reverb was selling one for like dirt cheap.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I think it was like maybe $180 because nobody gives these things up.
Yeah.
Often. And I was like, man, I gotta have that. It's like, I don't care if I go broke, I gotta have it.
You like is it got just a huge bell sound on it, or
it's just got like this distinct, like it's not a ping or a ting, it's a tang. Yeah. I like to describe it. But the first time I ever heard this cymbal was on Suicide Silence, the Cleansing album. And I was like, man, what the heck is that bell or that ride he's using? And I just like researched, and I was like, okay, I gotta have that cymbal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think we're like, what is he playing? Okay, I gotta have that. Yeah. And of course, all y'all metal drummers have to have one of them daggum chinas over there. And
oh yeah.
I'm usually standing on that side, and it just blows my ears out or whatever. And no, it's a great looking setup, and
yeah, it's changed throughout the years. At home, I usually have the stacker right here, and I got like a little 6-inch splash, and then a trash crash over here. But
never too many cymbals, right?
Yeah, I love a lot of cymbals.
Yeah. Well, heck yeah, let's hear what all this sounds like together. I mean, again, you're gonna hear just one overhead and one kick mic, so it's probably gonna sound pretty good. But I imagine if it was all fully mic'd, it'd sound really good.
Yeah.
You do a lot of the recording at home too, like drum tracks and stuff.
Yeah, I fiddle around with it a bunch. I've been just like chasing that perfect drum sound, and I got a YouTube channel, which we can probably put up at the end of this. And
yeah,
my latest video I got on there is like my most recent template I made, and it's just sounds like real beefy. And I love it.
Yeah, we'll definitely throw that up and get you some follows and get paid.
Monetize.
Yeah. Nah, let's hear what this whole kit sounds like.
All right, yeah. I guess I'll play something off our Gypsy Danger album, which is now Radio and Radar. But yeah, this one's Mushroom Cloud. John don't like to play it no more because it hurts.
Everybody, they're making fun of me and they're being mean to me. I promise I'm not that awful.
Double. We've seen you on camera.
What?
Nothing.
But yeah, here we
Yeah.
go.
Heck yeah. It sounded good in here. I think. I can't hear nothing.
Hopefully I didn't make everybody go deaf.
No, it sounded killer, and I could see why you like that ride because that bell definitely cuts for me on this side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually standing on that side when Scott Thomas is hitting it, and I tell him he does it on purpose. I was going to tell him, we had a drummer on tonight, and we talked trash, but I don't know if you know Scott enough to talk trash about him. But we can still, or I can. But no, that all sounds killer. And I like the transition from like closed hats to open hats and all that stuff.
I like it.
You make it seem effortless.
I try to anyway.
You done this for a little while.
Yeah, I'd say I've been, let's see, how long ago was 2008?
I don't do math well.
16 years? 15, 16 years? 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 16 years.
Yeah. Yeah, been at it a while. Man, I guess we hadn't talked about sticks. What kind of sticks you use?
Oh, yeah. I use Vic Firth Freestyle 5Bs. They've got a little bit of extra reach on them. They're about 17 inches from your standard stick. I think I got just a regular 5B here just to compare the length between the two.
Yeah.
But
big beefy guys.
yeah, and they're just like balanced real good and real versatile because you can, like, if you choke up on it, you can like hit really hard, or no, if you choke back on it, like towards the butt end of the stick, you can like hit real hard and all that stuff. But if you choke up on it to the fulcrum of the stick, you can just fly around the kit.
Yeah.
They're just like real versatile and everything. So
Every time I try to play drums, I can't even hang on to the things. They just fly out of my hands. I don't know how y'all do it. But, man, just sitting on a rocking sock.
yeah, good old rocking sock, which came from here as well.
Yeah, Elliot shops here a lot. Buys all these heads,
Mm-hmm.
all that good stuff.
Head, sticks, seats, hardware, everything.
We try to keep it up to date, even though Justin ain't here no more. We still try to keep our drums going, but the model cymbals really have come along in like taking control of the cymbal game here lately. I feel
Oh
like
yeah, yeah. They're they're. I don't know if I'm accurate in saying this, but like they're kind of like the Gibson of cymbals.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I see a lot of people now playing them, and it used to be like Zildjian or nothing or whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
these models they sound killer.
Yeah, these are my dream setup cymbals, and I've been after them for years. I've played everything from Sabian to Zildjian to Soultone, and I finally landed on Monel, and I'm never going back.
Yeah. Then, so I guess, are y'all working on anything with?
We've got a few things in the works, but we pretty much got like full albums worth of stuff. But got to get this lazy guy in gear.
Can you start recording? He gets that new job going and gets settled in, maybe he'll be ready to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then any upcoming shows with Elderbug that you know of?
We don't have anything planned right now. We're focused on getting our EP out, which will be out February the 29th. And we've got a new single coming out this Saturday too.
Oh,
Pretty stoked on it. It's
Yeah.
on the heavier side.
yeah. We'll throw up a link for that. Get that out there. Again, I don't know if y'all have seen these bands play before in the past. I mean, you've seen Elliot up there just killing it every time, and I have a connection to Gispy Danger. I mean, I had a guitar player that played for y'all for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like we're all family.
Yeah, two of them that work here played with us.
Yeah,
And one of them still does.
yeah, and but not Gispy Danger, Radio and Radar.
Radio and radar.
Y'all remember that? Write it down.
Implant it into your brain.
But yeah, let's see. Only thing else, I don't know. We ain't heard this snare yet.
Oh yeah.
This is probably going to hurt my ears, but go ahead.
Yeah, plug your ears.
Yeah, definitely tuned up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Poppy.
Got a nice pop and a crack to it. They don't call it the sledgehammer for nothing.
Heck yeah. Y'all go check out former Gispy Danger Radio and Radar and Elderbug. Go follow Elliot's YouTube page. That way he gets enough followers, he can start getting like monetized on that thing. And I mean, I encourage you, if you need somebody to record drums for you, holler at him. He might do it.
Oh yeah, definitely set you up.
Yeah. We pretty good on time, Vapor. Yeah. So just play us another cool ass song, and we'll just fade out of this thing.
All right. I guess I will play something from Elderbug, the single that's coming out this Saturday. So
All right.
play something from that.
What's it called?
About
Armed Forces.
there you go. Tokyo Armed Forces is what it's called.
All
I
right.
had a brain fart. Thank you, John. Okay, let's see if I can remember it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Vapor, we might need to hire him in Dime Store. I'm feeling that double kick now. We can just go double time on everything instead of halftime.
Yeah.
Let's go double time.
Blast beats all
Blast beats, but like freaking just insane rockabilly, like on coke
around.
or something.
Psycho
Yeah.
Billy.
He's Psycho Billy.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Man, thanks for showing up and bringing all this gear. I know it's a little ways from Bristol to come down and do this thing. I appreciate you doing it.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And Elliot, I tell you, he drives from Bristol to Johnson City to shop here at Campbell's. And
All the time.
we think we have a pretty good drum selection and drum department. And
Oh, yeah.
anything you need, holler at us. Go check out his bands, his YouTube channel, and come shop Campbell's music.
Or else.